Namaste. Namaste. Everybody be blessed now. This is Art of the Word that I am. And this video is no joke. No joke. I'm to speak about so many's favorite subject, judgment. And I wish it would not be so many's favorite judgment subject. Don't judge people. Don't judge people. You can never be free if you judge people. You understand this? You can never be free if you judge people. You only judge yourself with everything you judge them. And everybody loves to judge. Not everybody, but so many. But why? Ego blames. Ego blames you or others. When people are judging, ego is blaming others. Why? So ego thinks it protects you to see the problems that are within you in others and then judging others. That's why I see when people judge me, when people judge others, has nothing to do with what I'm doing, with what the person that they are judging is doing. But everything to do is within them, and they are disturbed with that. They don't want to work on that. And then they see their problem everywhere. That's the perception, like I spoke in yesterday's video. They are judging themselves, literally. Always when somebody judges you, is a problem within them, that they don't want to work on themselves. And they project that problem outside on you. And now they see this problem in you, so they don't have to see it in themselves. Only projection. Master would never judge you. Enlightened man judges no one. I judge no one. I only teach in my class. I say things to teach the mind. We can stop judging. Sometimes people judge me for that. Don't judge. Don't judge people. For you can never be free if you judge people. We are not here to judge. We are not here to judge. Like I say, whatever you judge is something, your perception. People sometimes judge my work, and it has nothing to do with my work, but everything to do with the nonsense they see in my work, and they judge themselves. I wrote, I'm so full of myself. Who else should I be? My real self. I'm empowering you to be full of yourself. Somebody was calling me on ego, on this shit, on that. Has nothing to do with me. He's judging his own translation, his own perception. What he should work on himself. The fact that he's judging. Pointing fingers on others. That's how ego projects out the fact that you have to work on yourself, so it judges others and sees the problem that is within you in others now. We are not here to judge. This is a free will zone, baby. It means everyone has free will to be who they want, to do what they want, to choose darkness and light, to do whatever the fuck or love they want to do. God doesn't judge them. Source doesn't judge them. Source is the only one that gives a result. And result is karma, the fruit of their work. And this is it. Neutral with no judgment. What you reap, you sow. What you build, you live in. No judgment. Source doesn't judge. Source sees everything as experience of the one in free will zone, and every choice and experience is honored and respected, and experience, the result of the choice, is given with no judgment. You want to go darkness, okay. Source doesn't judge. It's free will zone. In free will zone, free will is prime directive. Source doesn't judge anyone, just gives you the result of your deeds. And we are not here to judge anyone. We are here to love, to be the change that we want to be in the world. We are here to save ourselves. We are here to stop judging people and seeing the problem outside, but to see the problem within and work on the problem. Whatever disturbs you, you should focus away. Let God judge that. Like if somebody judges me, they don't understand the source root, the highest dimension of crazy that I am, most intimate. They may see it as blasphemy. Walk away. Don't judge. Don't judge. When you disturb something and you want to judge, it's only something within you. People judge what they don't understand. Angels never judge. Because God never judges. Source never judges. Just walk away. If you don't understand it, if it disturbs you, say, let God judge this. Let Source give a result to this. I may be wrong. And walk away. And do the best that you can. I'm teaching forgiveness. Teaching free will. Because there are beings in this world, and they are no more in dresses of gurus with titles. And you may listen to one now, who are completely free and enlightened of this world. And we may be crazy. We may say whatever the fuck we want. Our truth may be too high for you to understand. But if you judge a pure being, you judge yourself. Because pure being is free of all your suffering and is one with the source. And you cannot judge yourself more. It's like spiritual. I don't even want to say. Don't do that. Because this being is free of your suffering. This being has freedom of karma, attachments, and trauma that you're suffering in. And you judge such being, and you actually project out what you should heal, instead of asking for healing, asking for blessings. Such beings has nothing to forgive, and will bless you, maybe will block you, give you a hard lesson, but no resentfulness, no judgment. With no judgment, give you the reaction that you deserve. If you fuck with me, you will lose the word that I am, if you judge me. But what you do to yourself then? Judging those who are free of your condition. Acting like you are authority. Or you can judge. So I don't judge. You will have to. You always judge yourself, whoever you judge. Like Jesus said, look at your finger. Look at your hand. You're pointing three fingers at yourself when you judge people. So don't judge people. And it is like this. You're pointing three fingers at yourself. Because source is to give them a result. It's not your karma. You condemn and judge yourself. And if it's some illusion in your mind, according to your belief, according to your trauma, according to your programming, what you should work on yourself? If not true, if you are lying and then judging a person and spreading judgments all over the internet like I don't know what, it's not true, huh? Source knows, me and you. Source knows everyone's truth. And if it's not true, you're not only judging, you are performing dark magic. Throwing curses around. Making people believe that this person is evil and wicked and what he did, but this is only within you and you should work on yourself. This person may be purest angel, one with the source, so intimate that you judge that intimate relation as a blasphemy, as obscene, because you are reverential and afraid of God and all kind of shit. And you judge yourself. And you only judge yourself. And no one can help you. I can forgive you. Master can forgive you. If you are not sorry, if you think you have a right to judge. And the fact, because the Master will forgive you, you will get it all back. Because I'm not keeping it in. I bless you. Forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. They're judging. And then you will get it all back. You will judge yourself 3 times. Because Master will never judge you. But even if Master forgives you, and Master has nothing to forgive, he will pray for you. He doesn't know what he's doing. Why? Because he cannot help you if you judge. He cannot help you if you judge. He can forgive you. But Source will give you a result of your heinous deed. Why? Why you think that Source will give you the result of your heinous deed? Because if you are not sorry, if you continue to judge, enlightened being will forgive you, has nothing to forgive. But if you are not sorry, you will get what you deserve by your judgment. And if you judge, thou shalt get judged. Those who judge shall get judged. Those who've condemned shall condemned be. Those who accuse shall be condemned and accused. Those who bless shall be blessed. Those who love shall be loved. Those who forgive shall be forgiven. Those who judge shall be judged. Those who judge shall be judged. You heard? Those who love shall be loved. So go on, judge. Judge yourself. You can never judge anyone but yourself. You judging? Look at your hand. You're pointing 3 fingers at yourself. Yes. And I'm not speaking to anyone. I'm speaking to ego that wants to judge. Ego judges and blames. You're not ego. Soul never judges. God never judges. Only people and their ego judges. God never judges. Source never judges. Only ego of people judges. Because ego is the devil. Ego is the devil who judges people. Always. But he judges you only if you judge. God doesn't judge. Source just give the result of everyone's deed with no judgment. They all judge themselves with whatever they do. So just judge me. For it is you, your ego, who is judging you. Angels don't judge. Source doesn't judge. We just do our work to spread love, to spread peace, to spread truth, to spread something better than judgment. People judge. I'm not crying for myself, I'm crying for others. I'm free of judgment, I'm free. But they can never be free if they judge people. They can never be free if they judge people. They only judge themselves. They can never judge me. They can never judge you. They can only judge themselves. This video is inspired by something terrible that happened to me. There was a person who I helped on the beginning of spiritual awakening, just on the beginning. I was an instrument that her life changed completely. Always giving her love, giving her blessings. Never any judgment, never anything. As a person that was from Ireland and even came to visit a few years ago. But she only got love from me always, no judgment in anything. But the other day she came on my wall. She was judging me that I'm promoting killing of animals. And she just started that I'm promoting abortion, that I'm promoting meat eating, that I'm promoting I don't know what. No, I just said, Source doesn't judge anyone. There's no guilt. Guilt is an original sin. No one is guilty. Only ego blames. I said that God doesn't judge meat eaters. Source doesn't judge. I don't judge. Everyone has free will to do whatever they want. And she was, you support murder. And then she just started out projecting the negativity, even abortion. My purest heart who loves children so much. I'm a fucking vegan who doesn't even eat meat. And she's eating milk. And I'm not judging her for that. But just because I'm not judging meat eaters, and because I'm not telling to everyone that they are killers, if they kill animals, if they eat animals, I'm sorry. She actually, on the post of when I said that God has nothing to forgive and Jesus was preaching everyone is forgiven before he was sentenced, to tell them God doesn't judge you. She said, but what about killing animals? She actually came to the post of forgiveness, and that I'm actually in my post healing guilt in people, that they should not blame themselves because of religion, had nothing to do with animal killings. But she came on the same post and said, God judges everyone who eats meat. This is exactly what was her message. God judges everyone who eats meat as killers. On a post that was actually saying that God doesn't judge and no one's guilty and guilt is original sin. When I was actually telling to people, do not blame yourself, God doesn't judge you, religious guilt is shit. Her beliefs got triggered, her religion, which is similar to Christianity, is Hare Krishna. And she had to tell, God judges you. You're judged by God because you eat animals. And I will judge you in the name of God. That's why I did this video. That's why I did this video. Because truth is, that girl, she only judged herself. And I could not help her. I tried. I had too compassionate. I love her. I helped her in the beginning of her journey. Her life changed. But she was just judging, not caring for anything else. But the demons within her that she doesn't want to work on, and she's projecting on others. Me, a man who just may be free of birth and dead, will never be born again. And if you judge such man, oh, I don't even want to think about it. I just pray for her. I love her. But yes, don't judge people. Guilt is original sin. God judges. God, source, doesn't judge anyone. You are not guilty of anything. You are innocent as I am. Everything is a choice, an experience. And you choose whatever you choose, you experience the best. There's no guilt. God doesn't judge a killer, but he will get the reaction. Everyone will get the reaction. All just is that. Reactions. Source is neutral. There's no guilt. Just choice and reaction. What our choice? What we choose? So what do you choose? Huh? I choose love now. From the heart. What do you choose? I choose love now. From the heart. Forgiveness. No judgment. I'm not here to judge you. If God doesn't judge, Source doesn't judge, then I'm higher than Source to judge. Don't judge others. Guilt is original sin. No one is guilty. You judge yourself only. And guilt is original sin. Don't judge yourself. You are not guilty of anything. You are always the best that you can be, learning the best. If you judge yourself, you judge somebody who is unconditionally loved by the Source, yourself. With all your choices, just learning the best that you can. And if you judge others for what they do and their choices, you're acting higher than a God. Because God never judges anyone. Source never judges anyone. And again, you're judging people, somebody who are unconditionally loved by the Source with all their choices, whatever they do. So don't judge, please. Or you can never be free if you judge people. You only free yourself if you stop judging. Your heart light is feather. Whatever you judge in others, you will judge yourself too. So please don't judge. I love you. I don't judge you. Don't judge. You can only judge yourself to what you don't want if you judge others. Let Source give result to others. Focus on what your mind and ego wants to judge. And focus on what you love, on what doesn't disturb you. And let Source give result to everyone. Because if you judge, as long as you judge, you can never get free. Because you can only judge yourself if you judge people. I give you my word. Thank you for being part of the art of the word that I am. Thank you for not judging people and not judging me. You would judge yourself only. And beware of who you judge. They are unenlightened masters in the dresses of human beings. Normal dresses, acting like madmen sometimes. On earth, and there are many of us. If you judge them, you judged yourself. Really fucked up. And be love. Bless people. Forgive. Don't judge. Let source give result. Now I leave you. And be blessed. And if anybody wants to support the art of the word that I am, if you want to offer a donation to the art of the word that I am, if this is your desire of the heart, do know that without of you I would not be able to do my work, to give you the word that I am. I'm a young baby master who's polishing himself with approach and through my work. And without of you there'd be no art of the word that I am. So I'm so grateful and I appreciate you so much. If there's any blessing in my heart, let it go to you. But I can only teach. If you judge people, I cannot save you. You judge yourself. But I do healing on everyone who ever sent me a donation. Regardless. White light source healing. Distance, I will not talk to you. Surprise, energy, I just do what I say I'm do. I see in PayPal who given me a donation, I connect with your energy, I purify your chakras, I balance your chakras, I balance your energies, I fill you up with white light, I purify what needs to get out, I balance you, I ground you, I fill you up with white light, healing bath. It's quantum healing. You don't need to even an appointment, you don't need to sit down. It's a surprise. You will maybe feel better. You maybe think about me. But if you judge people, you judge yourself. You can never get free. My healing lasts 30 minutes. You will feel better and then you judge somebody and you will feel like shit. But if you stop judging, working, and you start working on yourself rather, you can heal yourself. You can save yourself. I give you my word of love. I may have bad temper because I have a lot to teach and I see what ego is doing. But I don't judge you. And that person who judged me, actually, she's on such condition, needing healing, but she is physically so ill. She has issues, problems with karma, attachments, people, hate, and so many things within her. So many traumatized. By religion, she's traumatized. By this, by that. But instead of asking me for healing and blessing or watching my videos to heal, she actually judged me, acted like my authority. And I'm the person free of her suffering, that blessings would help her to get free. But judging me would only help her to judge herself, to everything that she wants to heal from. So don't judge. I love you, I don't judge you. Namaste. Blessings. No judgment.